Hello and welcome to my channel where we discuss the Power Platform. In today's episode we're going to be looking at Power BI, and in particular something that I do quite often in my reports is I'll mimic the Power BI report to almost look like an app. So I'll explain what that means. I'm actually in the Power BI desktop right now, so I'm not in the web part or what the user would see, but it's a similar experience. But just for those of you that are perhaps new to Power BI, when you're testing within the desktop, you need to control click. Sometimes I confuse that because I work a lot on Power Apps as well, so in Power Apps it's alt click. But essentially, I've got this this graphical view of my income statement. Now I'm not going to go through the data and exactly what's in this report, as I have covered that in a previous video, which I'm actually going to link in the description box below. So just the first couple of minutes of that will even give you an idea of what this data is. But if you see, I've got buttons and I click around and things change. I've got a Power App appearing. If I remodel accounts, a Power App should appear any second now. So yes, a Power App will appear and I can close that, and you see it's almost like a kind of app experience. So what I'm actually doing to achieve this show hide kind of elements and these pages is a combination of navigating bookmarks but also using the show hide on a page. So as an example, when I click on this graphical page, all I actually have is this page navigation, which is essentially the page navigation to that page. So that's quite a simple one. So you set that up by just using a button, page navigation, then graphical. All right, so we'll go there. When I come back, it's actually the same thing. So I have an action, which is page navigation, and then it goes to forecast. Now the bit that actually makes something appear, which is actually this remodel accounts, you can see as I click this and close the Power App, by clicking Control Close and then remodel accounts, that Power App appears. So how have I actually appeared that element? Well, if we go and look at the actual actions beneath those, there are two bookmarks, and this Close Power App has the bookmark Close Remodel. And if I click on that, then you can see that Remodel Accounts has the bookmark called Remodels. Now, if we go into View and then going to Bookmarks, we can see a couple of different bookmarks which we have. So if I go into Remodel, for example, it will show me what happens when I click Remodel. When I click on Close Model, it will show me what happens when I click Close Model. Now, if I go into the selection pane, I can actually see in detail what's happening. So if I go into Remodel, you see here that certain things are hidden and certain things are shown. Now, one word of advice I'd give is that sometimes I just write it on a piece of paper because it can get a bit confusing as to what you want to hide and show. So you can see when I remodel, I'm hiding the button that says remodel, as I've already clicked it, and therefore I'm in that modeling section. I'm actually going to show the Power Apps. Whereas if I go to close remodel, I'm actually hiding the Power Apps component on my screen, and then I'm hiding that close accounts section as well. Another piece of advice here is that, say actually when I click remodel I want to hide this one here. Well, I can do that. I can go to remodel in my bookmarks, and then what I can do is actually hide that income statement. So when I click it, it actually hides it. Now to update it, I'll click on these three little dots and click update. So another thing that's kind of caught me out in the past is that if you kind of click around these, it will keep moving between those two. But actually to update the selection pane, so now you can see the back chart is gone, you need to click on these three little dots and click on that update icon. So I hope you enjoyed that. For me, this is really kind of bringing our Power BI almost like an app. We want it to be as user-friendly for the user as possible. If I click on that, it should just move. If I click on something else, it should just hide. Another piece of advice, and quite often something I use this for, is to show and hide a filter pane. So in a similar kind of method, you can click on something which will show all the filters on your page and then hide it. And therefore you're not using the area actually within your canvas in Power BI. I hope you enjoyed that, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you like what you see. Thank you.